Hello and welcome to this short video introduction to Zotero, which is a free online resource enabling you to easily manage and organize references, but also assisting in the creation of bibliographies and reference lists. Zotero is an open source tool. Its creators are not interested in accessing private user information, and with 300 megabits of storage, it's the perfect option for anyone engaged in research. Above all, it's quite easy to use, and hopefully you will get a sense of that from this short video. The first thing you'll need to do is to download Zotero to your device, and to do this you need to go to the Zotero homepage at zotero.org, and from here click on the red download button. Next, choose the relevant platform. The default option is for Windows, but there are of course options for Apple and Linux also. Make sure also to install the Zotero connector, as this plugin will enable you to quickly gather citations whilst doing your research. Once the connector is installed, you will find it's located in the upper right hand corner of this screen as indicated here. Before we take a look at Zotero in action, I might just introduce you to the Zotero landing page and point out a few of the basic features. As you can see, the page is divided into three sections. The left-hand margin of the screen, which enables you to create folders and help you to organize your research. The central, main panel will display the references that you collect for each of these folders. And then the right-hand panel provides you with the kind of metadata that relates to each reference. So basically, I'm kind of talking about, listing of authors and titles and publishers and the volume numbers and issue numbers, all the kind of really essential information you need to provide when referencing. So as an example, I'm just going to create a new file by clicking on this icon here. And I'm going to title it, for the sake of example, James Joyce, and click OK. Now, whilst Zotero will automatically create citations for you, you can also, of course, manually input the information on the resource. So if you just go to this plus icon up at the very top of the screen, new item, there's a drop-down index here, and you can basically kind of select whichever is the most relevant to you at any given point. So in this example, I'm just going to choose a book, and I'm just going to fill in the details for James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake. I'm going to provide the title of the book, the author, the publishers, the place of publication, and the year of publication. That's basically the bare minimum of information that would be required in a citation, and of course you can fill out any of those fields that you wish to make it a more comprehensive citation. But you'll see straight away that Finnegan's Wake is already listing here in the central panel, part of our James Joyce folder. You can also, of course, then use the Zotero connector whilst you are doing the research. So, for instance, if you're browsing the library catalogue, as in this example, and you come across an item that you think you will be using and that you will add to your bibliographies, you can basically just click here. I'll just click on the title of this item. It's a vinyl recording of Cyril Cusack, reading, performing Finnegan's Wake. And again, you'll just go to the icon up here, the Zotero icon, click it, saving to the James Joyce folder, and you'll see Finnegan's Wake mentioned there. And when you return then to the Zotero page, you'll see that item listed. It's a sound recording, you'll notice. Finnegan's Wake, Shem the Penman, and Anna Livia Plurabelle. And again, you have all the metadata listed there in terms of the titles of the item, the performers, in this case, the sound recording, the year it was released. Similarly, if you're using a library database to research for reliable sources of information and you come across an article that's relevant, you can simply and quickly add it to your folder. Again, all you need to do is find your Zotero icon at the top of the page here, click on it, saving it to the James Joyce folder again. And similarly to what we've already seen, once you're back in the Zotero page, you'll see the listing of that article, and again, all the citation information recorded. Another useful option, especially maybe in the early stages of research, perhaps when you're just gathering sources of information together, might be to select those sources from sets of results. You can simply click on the Zotero connector again, and it will show up all these results on its panel, and then you can select which ones you wish to save to your own folder. So again, you would be looking at any relevant articles to your research. So you'll see that these articles now will be saved to our James Joyce folder when we go back to the Zotero page. Of course, gathering and organizing references is just one element of Zotero. You will also use the resource when writing up your paper and creating a bibliography or reference list. To demonstrate some of its potential, I will just open a Microsoft Word here. And if you look at the top ribbon of the page, you'll see the Zotero mentioned here. And it allows you to add and edit citations, add notes, add and edit bibliographies. So this is the area that we'll be exploring in this next section of the video. Zotero allows you to add citations as you write by selecting the relevant document and entering the citation into your text. So in this example, I'm just going to add the citation here for Finnegan's Wake. Add citation. The Zotero bar will come up, and then you just enter any relevant information, maybe the title of the book or the author. So we're just going to look at this. The title of the book, you'll see the citation is listed here, and the reference Joyce 1992, and you can just enter that there. And it will be automatically then included into the body of the text. If you're using quotations, you will need to put in the page reference. So again, all you need to do in this case, use this as an example here. Again, go to Zotero, add citation, find your book, select the relevant option, and then you just click on the highlighted section here and include whatever page you're quoting from. And that will automatically feature then the reference, and you can enter that. To create your bibliography then, or your reference list, all you need to do is to go back to your Zotero and add your bibliography. And this will automatically list the references that you've used in your text, in your own writing. You can, of course, also go back and add citations to your text as you're going along. And so if you're making any edits to your essay or your assignment, and these new additions will be automatically added to the bibliography as you make the changes. So for instance, I've incorporated another short sentence here. I'll just add the citation. And add the page reference as well, just for a reminder. And you'll see that new reference has already been added to the reference list here. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this will make Zotero a little less daunting for you. And again, if you have any queries or any questions about Zotero, please contact us at the library, MTU Library. Thank you.